Howdy folks, you're on the C8 CORVETTE 252 show. Scroll over to the right, click that subscribe button, and join this awesome community.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode of C8 CORVETTE 252, and I want to thank each and every one of you for pushing that play button today. If you have not had an opportunity to hit that subscribe button, I don't know what you're waiting for. Definitely go over, hit that subscribe button right now, wherever is that on your computer screen. Definitely get this video a thumbs up so you can push the video up in the algorithms. And once again, I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by. I love you all so much. I heard a couple of people asking, where I've gone, where I've been at, and I've been releasing videos, a little bit more than I used to. As you all know, I'm still taking acting lessons, and I'm telling you right now, I am enjoying each and every moment of it. My teacher gave me the most praises last night because we actually acted out scenes last night, and she really loved what I did. And the crazy part was, I kind of was down on myself just because, I'm really hard. I really want to succeed in this acting career. I really want to be, someone that, that's a bigger role model for people around the world. And, I'm modeling, Chadwick Boseman's career and, watching and studying him a lot and hoping that I could be, just as good as he was, if, not better, to be able to create memories and share stories, share my story, share you guys' stories, share other people's stories around the world, and just get a different feel for what acting is really all about. And it's been fun. And so, I appreciate the feedback she gave me last night. She was like, Clarence, you got to understand, you're just now starting this out. You're further along than some people that she trained in the past. So it's just great to hear those things, and hopefully I can keep pursuing this and keep going and going and going. Even my coach in California is a really great guy. I really appreciate the tools they've been teaching me so far. And I'm really enjoying this acting thing. So I'm hoping that I can continue to build on that and build on this along with my YouTube channel and keep, informing you guys about the C8 Corvette at the same time. And the C8 Corvette is a very popular car, you guys. I mean, it's not one of those cars that I think people are like, it's just this and it's just that. And it's just a copycat of this and copycat of that. There's been a lot of famous people that bought the 2020 C8 Corvette. I mean, Brad Paisley bought one of these bad boys a while ago. He didn't buy the Torch Red. Sylvester Stallone just ended up buying. There've been a lot of famous people that bought the C8 Corvette, and it's one of those things where even if I become this famous actor that I'm hoping to be, this role model that I'm hoping to be, for the world, for lots of people, I still will continue buying C8 Corvettes and the generations before and after that, because I really appreciate what the C8 Corvette has to offer. And there have been lots of famous people who bought this car as well. So it's crazy how popular this car has become and how quickly this car has become popular. This car has definitely been turning heads, and it's one of those things where a lot of famous people also are realizing, why spend a crap ton of money on all these supercars that cost $200,000-$300,000 when they can buy a mid-engine platform car that looks just as great, that performs just as good, and you can save a lot of money, which those guys got a lot of money anyway, so they're gonna spend their money on what they want to spend it on. But today's video, as you guys saw in the title, I've talked about maybe 4 days ago Chevrolet canceling 3 of the colors. The 3 of those colors were orange, which is sea green orange, Zeus bronze, and shadow gray. Those are the 3 colors that they have recently decided to cancel and no longer make those colors. Now, obviously, when you cancel certain things like that, you cancel those colors because maybe you're tired of them, or maybe they didn't sell well. That's one of the main reasons why I believe Chevrolet decided to no longer produce those colors. Now, as far as we know, Chevrolet, when they came out with the C8 Mid Engine Corvette, there was 12 colors that they gave us to choose from. At some point, 3 of those colors aren't going to sell well. For instance, red is a very popular color. That's one of the popular colors. White's one of the popular colors. Black was one of the popular colors. And as far as I know of, I'm sure as time goes on, yellow will always continue to be a popular color, and that rapid blue color is just freaking sick. Absolutely gorgeous. But the basic colors that people love the most that are popular will just be torch red, white, Arctic white, and also black. And it's just one of those things where those colors will probably always be around regardless. And I applaud Chevrolet for the redesign of the 2020 C8 Corvette. But what I don't like is them sticking to certain things that doesn't make any sense. For instance, once again, they cancel Sebring orange, shadow gray, and Zeus bronze. I will admit, the Zeus bronze to me is a very classy color. I feel like that's one of those colors that's going to always be rare. If there's anybody in the market ever for a Zeus bronze color and you own that car at some point and you plan to sell it, you will get your money for it, because that will be a rare color to have. hands down. The shadow gray was a color that I actually like, but it's one of those things where I like it on other people's cars. I don't know if it's something that fits my personality, but I did like shadow gray. Sebring orange, I have a lot to say about Sebring orange. That was a color where I almost chose that at some point. I thought it stood out. I thought it was different. Like I mentioned before, I saw it on a 2019 Z01 when they first debuted that car in Dubai. I thought it was great. The black carbon fiber wing and the accent pieces, all that stuff went super well with the 2019 Z01, super well. But I just felt like that color just went from the C7 Corvette onto the C8 Corvette, obviously, and I almost bought a Z06 Sebring orange. I expected out just recently after I had bought that C7 Grand Sport that I currently own, and realized at the time I didn't need the 650 horsepower, so I stayed with my C7 Grand Sport. And on top of that, I knew that the 2020 C8 Corvette was coming out at some point, right? I didn't know for a fact, but I kind of had an idea that it was coming out, so I started to stick with my C7 Corvette Grand Sport and not buy the Sebring orange Z06. And my concern is that color was a premium color of $995. So I decided to stick with my C7 Corvette Grand Sport and wait on the torch red C8 Mid Engine Corvette. And I'm glad I did, because I currently own both of those vehicles right now. I currently enjoy driving both of those vehicles. As you guys can see, I got my top off, which is one of the awesome things I have about this coupe. Obviously, I don't have a convertible, but this coupe is perfect if you want to be able to take this thing off manually. To be honest with you, today's degrees is 69 degrees outside. It's one of the best days we have had in a long time. Unfortunately, I had to get it out today because I won't be able to get it out tomorrow, because I have acting lessons from like 1 to 4 p.m. from 6 to 7:30 at night. So I'm not gonna have time at all to drive the mid-engine platform vehicle due to my classes and studying and practice and stuff. But I'm glad I got out today. And then after tomorrow, we got 7 days of rain, so it'll be tucked away in the garage just like every other car that has snow. But back to the video. Sebring orange, shadow gray, Zeus bronze. Now, those once again are colors that I liked, but it wasn't colors that I wanted to choose, and I definitely want to pay $1,000 for Sebring orange. But as you guys know, recently Chevrolet did release or show, at least from our standpoint, the new colors that they're planning to have for the 2022 model build. Now, this is all stuff that came from Corvette Blogger. Now, I got it on my phone right here. You guys more than welcome to take a look. You got CorvetteBlogger.com at the top. Here are the Eternal GM names for the new exterior colors on the 2022 Corvettes. You know, here's an ad I'm watching for you, Mr. Keith. And so you go on here, you see the Zeus bronze right here, which is a color that he have. He goes on and talk about these colors and whatnot. But if you pretty much ask me, I don't think there's much different from the previous colors, which what surprises me, and it doesn't make me happy. So for instance, the new 2022 Corvette model year colors are listed as the GA7 Hypersonic Gray Metallic, G48 Caffeine Brown Metallic, and you got the GC5 Orange Tint Coat. Now here's the thing. These colors don't look much different from the previous colors. Now take a look, and I hope you can see this pretty well in the camera. You have the orange at the top, you have the caffeine brown, and then you have the, you know, the hyper metallic gray, whatever you want to call it. And these colors do not look that much different from the colors they just canceled. Now I'm sure once we see these colors in person, they will look a little bit different, but probably not that much difference. Now, we've been talking about colors for a while. In my personal opinion, this vehicle looks like an exotic car. There's times when I go to the gas station or to a friend's house, or I'm driving down the road, and people ask me, what kind of car is this? And I have to tell them it's the 2020 C8 Corvette. They think it's a Lamborghini. They think it's a McLaren. No one mistakes it for a Porsche. But here's the thing. If this car gets looked at like the Lamborghinis and the McLarens, why not give it those type of colors? I was hoping for some type of green, some type of purple, some awesome gray color, in my personal opinion. I just roll with it. These colors right here aren't going to sell as much as the last colors did. You know why? Because it's nothing really different. Now the color, that's the gray color, which they call it the Hypersonic Gray Metallic, may end up selling a little bit better because of it being the same colors that's on his C8R. So that may make a little bit of difference, and I completely understand that, but it's probably not going to sell that much different than the other colors. And then let's be honest with you, caffeine brown. I don't work for Chevrolet, don't work for General Motors. I really like the company. I like some of the staff that work there because I know some of the staff that works there. But caffeine brown doesn't sound like a color I would want to have on my vehicle. Now, some people may choose that color, but in my personal opinion, and some of my other YouTube buddies agree with me, I'd rather stick with Zeus Bronze than caffeine brown. Now, I don't drink coffee, but when I think of that caffeine brown color, I'm going to think about coffee every single time. Now, I could be wrong. Once these colors come out, they may change my opinion. I may end up getting the orange, which is what they call the orange tint coat. I may get it. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, amplify orange tint coat color is what this looks like. And I mean, it may be an awesome color, but I still think they're going to charge premium prices. And I think the Zeus Bronze cost about $500. Maybe it didn't cost anything. Now just thinking about it, I think the Rapid Blue and Accelerate Yellow, which are awesome colors, cost $500. The orange cost $995, and there's another color, I think the old retired like Long Beach Red was like also $995 or something like that. That was a great color. They got rid of that too. In my personal opinion, you guys, I don't think these colors is going to change the sales. I think the sales will stay the same. As you see right here, it's replacing the Sebring Orange, Shadow Gray, and Zeus Bronze. I don't think those color looks much different from these colors. If you can take a look right here, these colors look identical. I mean, this is the Zeus Bronze color. I'd rather have had the Zeus Bronze than the caffeine brown. That's just me. Now, Chevrolet didn't call me and ask me for my opinion and all that great stuff, and there's an ad playing at the bottom of my screen right there. They didn't ask me for my opinion about it, obviously, but I just want to give you guys an update on what these new colors look like. Once again, if you would like these colors in 2022, the code for them would be GA7 Hypersonic Gray Metallic, G48 Caffeine Brown Metallic, GC5 Amplify Orange Tint Coat. And these are the colors right here: Corvette Stingray Convertible, Corvette Stingray Convertible, Corvette Stingray Coupe. And the reason why we got this information, because it seems like they got it from a European Corvette dealer's website. Now, once again, this may not be the colors for us, but I highly doubt that's the case. GM has now started selling the mid engine platform around the world, and they're still building the C8 Corvette here locally in the United States. I doubt give us 3 new colors and then only give it to the Europeans. I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to keep it over here as well. And it doesn't make sense, in my personal opinion, to have 3 new colors just to send to Europe. You might as well do it for everyone, because that's how you save money. That's how you cut down on costs. So at the end of the day, I think these colors are meant for us too. And a lot of people are still questioning whether or not these colors will be ours. I mean, as you see right here, we came across these 3 new color names thanks to the European Corvette dealer's website. That shows that what is expected to be a European C8 lineup model lineup, and we have high confidence that this is correct. The European C8 Corvette will only be offered in 3LT trim package with select colors available for the coupe and the convertible, because these are the expected to arrive 2022 model year. So, I mean, if you're in Europe and you about to buy a C8 Corvette and you can only get the 3LT, I mean, that's going to cost you a lot of money. I have the 2LT package, and it does everything I needed to have. Now, the 3LT package, that suede kind of right here in this area, not the leather, you get the suede, and it looks great. But I don't think it's worth the 3LT package. Now, I don't know what the cars is going to cost in Europe, but I'm sure it's going to be probably a little bit more expensive than here, because Chevrolet have to build them here and then ship them out there, which is going to cost a decent amount of money. But those are the 3 new colors that we are getting, guys, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not completely happy with those 3 colors. I genuinely wish that Chevrolet would have created some type of green color, some type of purple color, you know, whatever the case may be. That's something that stands out. When you see it, you're like, that's unique. I'm a unique type of guy. I'm very unique. I would like to have some color that stands out. This red stands out, without a doubt. This red pops. It pops. pops. I mean, it pops. Lime green or purple will pop even more. And I think those colors will sell just as well. I seen some guy wrap his C8 Corvette in this green color and it looks amazing. Phenomenal. Like, phenomenal. And I really wanted to celebrate yellow, but I couldn't get it because that color wasn't available because it was on hold. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna get that color on the Z06 if I can afford it, but that yellow pops, which is why you see the yellow in my calipers and the yellow in my seat belts. It kind of gives me a little taste of what the yellow looks like. And this red, once again, pops. So GM, if you guys are watching this video, at some point, can you please give us some exotic colors? This now is still American-made sports car, but it looks exotic. I would love to have green and purple. What are you guys' thoughts? If Chevrolet contacted you today and asked you, what color would you want on your C8 Corvette? Would you go with a green color? Would you go with a purple color? Or would you go with one of the 3 new colors they just chose? Like I said, guys, I'm not happy about it, but I don't have to choose those colors. But once again, I really appreciate you guys for watching this channel. I thank you guys for stopping by. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please do. Go over on your community screen right now, click that subscribe button, hit that bell button right beside it as well, and definitely give this video a thumbs up. If you got any questions, definitely email me. My website will also be in the comment section below, which is www.ccornerspeed252.com. And I appreciate you guys supporting the channel, and I hope to see you again in another episode.
Is your seatbelt fastened? All right. Let's go.